Hi, Dr. Bill Hartz. This is Patrick Sheehan again. I wanted to show you some of the updates that I've made on CathSource since we last spoke. They're not too drastic of changes, but I think everything that we discussed last time I was able to get implemented. Um, so since I imagine we're wrapping up, one thing I took some time to do was organize the whole project directory, which doesn't mean a whole lot to the end user, but it'll just be good for if you or myself or if anybody else goes back and update it in the future. So one of the minor updates that we discussed was these table header views. So just how it's a category, how it categorizes the chapters by these different titles that you gave me. And then what I had a surprisingly large amount of trouble with was figuring out an abstract way to do these views. And if you remember, the problem last time was whenever we ran it as an iPad, the spacing was just weird. So it took some time, but what I finally ended up doing, it turned out to be a good solution, was having each of these views as a web view, which lets me populate it with HTML instead of trying to do the scroll view and trying to figure out dimensions and all that stuff. So when you get the project, you can see it's just like this. Makes it a lot easier to go back in and update, and then the sizing works for iPad, iPhone, landscape, portrait. And what I just accidentally clicked was another thing we mentioned was being able to click on a picture and then zoom. Well, I don't know how to do it on this emulator, but if it's on a real device, you can pinch to zoom it, like like people are used to. So I think those were the main things. I'll just keep clicking around. If you see anything else that catches your eye that you want me to change, feel free to do so. Yeah, all these images are able to zoom, but I just can't do the tap on the simulator. I'll show you a video one. Yeah, so I think that's about it. If you have any other questions, let me know. You can feel free to just call me whenever you get this. If I don't answer, I'll call you back as soon as I'm available. But if this all looks good, then I have the credentials that you gave me last time, or I have access to your iTunes Connect account. So whenever you say to pull the trigger, I'll go ahead and upload the new build and submit it to Apple, and then we'll go from there. Hope to hear from you soon. Have a good day.